Guess what, Captain? Yeah, that's right. We got it running, bud. Sorry, I scared you, Cappy. Well, that pretty much sums up today. We got our fancy aluminum radiator in the mail. Looks just like a stock one. Excuse me. Had to put some holes in it. You can't tell. She's done. 21 minutes. Idled it down. Sounds good. Got heat on all 8 cylinders. And the oil looks a little metallic. But that is the brake, that is the, how do I put this? That is the engine assembly lube I switched to. And my stroker looked the same, it's oil, but very minuscule amount of sparkly bits, so we're good. The oil is really thin because it's getting drained out. It just got done running. But yeah. See, it looks a little sparkly, but that is the engine assembly lube we switched to, which is moly graphite, which has this kind of funky color to it. Or at least I hope that's what it is. I mean, I look at my finger out here in the light, and I don't see anything on it that's, you know, telling me we got a burn up cam or bearings. Whew. It's warm in here, but the engine never got over 160. That's a damn 2-core radiator. The old boy he sells, he says it'll outcool any 3-core, and I believe him. You know, $2 grand, 2,500 for 20 some odd minutes running wide, or you know, that kind of RPM. That's pretty taxing on a cooling system, so especially with a fixed fan. And we ain't got no clutch fan on there, so. But yeah, she did good. I hooked up a little tank I bought at the parts store because none of mine worked. What do you figure? And now I'm going to go to Walmart, get me another MO90 Mopar filter and fill it back up with oil and let her sit. And then we're going to come back later when Dad gets home. We're going to fire it up for him. And for you guys too. And before I go, I may not go to Walmart just yet. Holy crap. Poor old Jezebel. And when I say poor Jezebel, I mean she's right there. Oh, poor old girl, she's getting rained on. That's okay, she needed a bath. She was starting to stink a little bit. 273's alive finally. Daggum.
What'd it take?
A lot of fighting.
New set of points.
We had this daggone distributor apart, I can't tell you how many times. Robbed more parts out of my other Excel dual point. Almost wherever that Maori Unilight went. I went back to the abysses of hell where it belongs. It's a pile of crap. You gotta be careful about when you buy distributors off guys online. Guy said it was good. Got it here, and the advanced mechanism is completely froze up. And not like it's locked out, but I mean, like, it does not return. You have to manually return it. Pile of crap, piece of junk, garbage. Now, we've been fighting erratic spark issues, but cam's all broke in. Had the valve covers off 3 times, making sure we didn't have an issue with valves and cam and blah, blah, blah. But the oil came out clean. She's running good. Finally. So, had the carburetor off 100 times. Now I got a leak in this bowl. The water pump started leaking. You know what? I don't care. Because the daggone thing finally idled for me. And she sounds wicked. Of course, she's kind of farty. Because these headers are more like big old nasty, ugly manifolds.
Shut off.
Shut off? Oh, the screen just shut off, Dad.
Okay.
The screen's got a timer. But there you guys go. She's running. Finally. What do you think about it, Dad?
I think it's time to go eat some pizza.
I think that's probably a good idea. You done pointing the camera at me? How do you like being the cameraman?
Well, it's all right, but I don't know what I'm pointing at because the screen went black.
Well, you touch the screen. It's a little touch screen.
Well, that's good information to know.
You happy now?
Well, now I know what I'm pointing at.
You want to fire it up one more time?
No, because the neighbors are sleeping.
It's only like
9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock. Sorry, guys. We got neighbors we have to care about, so we'll put on our direct connection air cleaner. The most I've ever spent on an air cleaner. Yeah, I could have bought an original 273 one, but I like that better because that's just cool. What don't you think, Dad?
I think it is cool.
Would you have spent 90 bucks on it?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend it either, but one downside to chrome, you always got to clean it.
How about that radiator?
That's a nice radiator. It does the job just fine. It sucks that the water pump's leaking. It's weeping right there. Not out of the weep hole, but right out of the bottom of the gasket like it's blowed out.
Well, that's good. That's just a matter of resealing it.
Yeah, it just means taking all this crap back off.
But at least your water pump's probably okay.
Yeah, this thing hasn't gotten over 160 degrees at all, not once. I do have one more leak that's really irritating. It's right here. Right at the back of the intake. See that? There's no water across over here, so it's just blocked off, so I really don't want to pull the intake off because this has actual 273 intake gaskets.
Oh, be dingy dangy ding dong.
You know what? I think it's going to be fine, though.
It's fine. It'll heal up. It'll heal up.
Well, all the header bolts healed up. They were leaking at first because those are GM header bolts that I cut the threads to make, of course, threaded to fit a Mopar. Hey guys, what's going on? Jet Scott here, and I apologize that this has been a long-awaited video, but let me just go ahead and say it. It's been well worth it. Been working on Jezebel today. Nothing like super exciting. Made a glove box latch, but we're not going to ramble too much. This thing, cam broken, is done as you've seen, and I apologize for the videos. I mean, to you guys, they may not seem like they're all over the place, but to me they seem like it, maybe because I've been so busy. Been helping a real good friend of mine, excuse me, up in Independence, Missouri, move his entire business, and that's what I've been doing. I just don't like seeing people struggle, so I've been helping him, and we got a couple more days of that, and it's back-breaking, hard labor kind of stuff, and whereas I'm pretty much I'm kind of used to that, but we moved like 300 some odd cylinder heads the other day, so just give you an idea. I lost where I was going with that. What was like? Regardless, I am still here. I'm not going anywhere. Just doing work. I've got, as the weather gets nicer, I got to go to more events, swap meets, and car shows, and drag races, that kind of stuff. It's the stuff I like to do, and that's how I make money. But we're going to fire this 273 up for you, and hope you enjoy listening to the sound it makes, because I do. So, here you go. It's a little funky in here. So I put in my old earphones because it helps me hear what's actually going on, make sure there ain't no bad ticks or anything in the engine. Now we got to do valve lash on it one more time. I'm getting the engine heat cycled through. Its can's been broken, oil change already been done, and radiator's warm, so we're getting up to temperature. We got a leak out of that header bolt, which ain't no big surprise. Water pump's seeping just a little bit out of the bottom near the gasket, but our Holly's working pretty good and everything like that. She sounds a little farty, but that's mainly because these aren't like true full-length headers, and the exhaust right now, I can smell it in the air. You guys can't unless we got smell-o-vision. But I'm pretty happy with her. Really happy. Yet another engine under our belts. So now this engine's done, we can finally get to work on the old yard dart. Of course, we still gotta wait for these valve cover, the right valve covers, to get here and get rid of these turds. And of course, we got to get the 727 mated behind the engine, and we can finally get this engine installed in the old yard dart. If you guys forgot what the yard dart looked like, give me just a second. Well, yes, the yard dart. She looks kind of different sitting off of the car trailer. Looks pretty cool. Definitely getting me motivated to get to work on the old girl. That is for sure. We got to order 2 tires for the front. We got to get 1 tire to match the back one. Then we can put the proper back wheels on and get rid of the sister kissers, because, well, I don't mind a little tire sticking out, but I really don't like the idea of kissing my sister. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We got some vinyl for the old yard dart. We're going to be repairing the door panels cheaply. I went to Hobby Lobby, picked up some vinyl, some white pearl, so that way it'll look stock-ish. And we got a lot of metal in here to fix, as you can see. We got some issues. It's all gonna be super cheap and affordable. Some of you guys may not like it, but you get over it, because we're gonna build this car dirt cheap. And I got the hood scoop fixed for it. I've been doing that off camera because it's been interesting. So we got a cool hood scoop. And of course, you guys know we're going to be painting this car. And I had a buddy give me a great idea. The car is going to be black and gold. We're going to do like candy-matic stripes. Black, gold, black, gold, black, gold across the roof. I think it'd be pretty cool. When I come out here and I walk out here and I see this car sitting just like that, I'm just like, dang. I think it's actually kind of cool looking. But anyways, guys, so just letting you know what's going to be the game plan. After I get done helping my buddy Ken move his business, we're going to be getting to work on the old yard dart. We're mainly just going to get the engine transmission in it, get it fired up in the car, and then from there, it's going to be your guys' decision. Do we finish the yard dart? Let's get it running and driving, or do we finish out completely, or do we get on to Jezebel and get that stroker and 4-speed put in it? I'm gonna leave that decision up to you guys. So write it down in the comments below which car you'd rather see on film, and we'll do her. So as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate everything you do, especially for sticking through me with all this crazy stuff that's been going on. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.